Tando and Siyacela. It's a no. It's a no from me. Like, take a look at this.
manje inkulumo yabo mayisiphambana mina nenhliziyo encane yashaya semayisebenza isifika bekhuluma into ezihlukene ngase ngishaya.
There is so much that is wrong with this young man. There is so much wrong with him in how he views Utando. There's so much wrong in how he views women. How can you, in front of cameras, on a show that is going to be broadcasted nationally, how can you utter those words? How can you say all that with your chest? I mean, the people around him, do they teach him nothing at all? Like, is this cool? Is this the type of talk that he has with his friends? Like, yeah, if a woman annoys you, you must just excuse. I mean, the way he's speaking, it is clear and it is obvious that this was not the first time that he hit Tando. This is not the first time that he hit her. They're sitting there speaking to cameras and he still grabs the phone out of her hands and slams it on the ground and breaks it. This boy has no shame. This boy is so self-absorbed. His mind is full of the wrong ideas of what it entails being a man. He thinks this is what being a man is all about. He is so wrong on so many levels. It's like, it's insane. He is causing the woman that he's supposed to love hurt. He's hurting her, not only emotionally and psychologically now, he is now hurting her physically. And now he is humiliating her because now it's on television. Okay, yes, this entire time we've been sitting here at home being like, yeah, no, Siyacela just neglects Tando, speaks to her anyhow, cheats on her. But now we know everything. He also beats her up on top of all the other abuse, you know, like this just. But honestly, with a father like Dlamuka, the late Dlamuka, if you remember like the earlier seasons of Isencane Lengane, where we saw a lot of Dlamuka and how Dlamuka spoke about marriage and spoke about women, I am not shocked that a man like Dlamuka raised a child like Siyacela. I'm not surprised at all. You know, man needs to do so much unlearning in this country, so much unlearning in how to be a man, how to be a husband, how to be a decent human being, how to see women as humans. Siyacela does not see Tando as a human. He sees her as his possessions. He sees her as his possession, that she must listen to him, do everything that he says. Take a look at this.
Qaleni kwami naye siqala ukuthandana ngathi abangani bakhe ngabantu abasegcekeni ekhaya. Uyazi mina ngifuna umngane ontombazane, ngifuna umngane wakuthi.
Tando is not allowed to have friends. The only people that can be Tando's friends are her family members, and he has explicitly told Tando this on numerous occasions. Now he's mad that a girl that is not a family member called Tando, and as such she deserved a slap across the face. Hell no. Hell to the no. I'm trying not to curse because, like, you know, normally I would talk about gender-based violence in terms of a TV show, a fictional show. This is real. This is Tando's life. This is abuse that Tando is facing. It's no, there's so much wrong with our society. Men out there need to start having discussions with men. If you are male and your male friend utters such words, that my woman is not allowed to have friends, my woman can only be friends with family members, I don't want my woman to talk to men, that person is abusive. If your male friend tells you that if my woman annoys me, irritates me, disrespects me, I can hit her because shy, you have to correct your male friend. That is wrong. These people, yes, they are in their early 20s, they are adults. You cannot discipline an adult like You cannot discipline an adult. You can discuss things and reason with another adult, but you don't discipline an adult. You don't put your hands on another adult. Siyacela is wrong. Okay? And like, I wish Thando would have opened a case. Let that fat ass, body shaming, but let him spend a night or two in prison, in a jail cell. Let him learn that for every time he beats her, this is what could happen. She should open a case against him. Honestly, this country, we need to do better in how we raise boy children, okay? Boy children need to be taught how to be men. They just jump out the vagina. We treat them like they're men already. So they're so full of themselves already, getting terrible and wrong ideas in their minds about what it entails to be a man and what it entails to be a husband, how to treat your wife, your girlfriend, your woman. The previous season, Thando didn't have a phone because Siyacela took it. In my mind, because I don't watch every episode of this, they give me anxiety, honestly. In my mind, I thought Siyacela took the phone because maybe his was broken or he wanted to use it. But now I see exactly why Siyacela took the phone. Because he had left Thando at home and he went gallivanting in Durban. He then took Thando's phone so that she has no communication with anybody, so that Thando cannot talk to any man. The first sign of an abuser is isolation. He's been isolating this child. Siyacela has been isolating Thando so that nobody can come to her rescue when she wants to get out of this freaking relationship with him. He is a casebook study of an abuser. And no, like, oh my God. She needs to open a case against him. Because we've seen on this show, the adults in their lives, both in Thando's life and both in Siyacela's life, I don't think they can help Thando. I don't think the adults can assist Thando to extricate herself from this abusive relationship. I mean, the clip that I saw at the end, Thando says she's leaving Siyacela. Child, I hope you are. Now, the tricky thing with people in abusive relationships is it takes them a couple of times to finally leave for good. I am hoping that this could be that time that Thando is like, okay, I'm done. I am leaving my pig for good. I'm sorry, it seems like I'm body shaming. I am mad and I can't stand what Siyacela did to Thando. He apparently slapped her or beat her up in front of their child. I'm not sure how old their child is, but that's terrible. Thando said that he threw a phone at her in her... She had a cesarean, that's how she gave birth. So where the stitching is, that's where he hit her with a phone. And she was explaining how much that caused her pain. And like, what would you have done if my stitching had ruptured? His response was to grab the phone out of her hand and slam it on the ground. If the crew was not there, he would have taken that phone and hit her across the face with it. Becca, I'm telling you, Siyacela is uncouth, is uncultured, is uncivilized. He has no respect for anybody, least of all Thando. He doesn't see her as his wife, as his woman. He sees her as his possession, and that is wrong. She's never gonna know peace. The love that she thinks she's getting from Siyacela, I'm sorry, what she's going through, it's not worth it. Somebody needs to help that young lady. Somebody needs to support her, be a support structure, always be there for her, because yes, she can leave him, but they've been together for so long. He is her first love. They just had a child. They are married. Like, she will need support to leave him for good. And Lord, somebody save her. Like, anybody closer to her. The Moja Love team, I don't know, they need to do something. Listen, for Moja Love, it's all business. I know that a lot of people on Twitter were saying how Moja Love needs to cancel the show. Canceling the show is not necessarily going to stop Siyacela from beating up Thando. So what Moja Love needs to do is link Thando up with the proper resources that are going to make her realize the power that she has, that, you know what, she has the power to walk out of this man. She has the power to be on her own. Yes, she will be starting from scratch, but she will be starting on her own without his fat ass beating her up. I'm mad on her behalf, you know. I mean, this being on TV and Moja Love always showing us these violent prone TV shows, Moja Love sadly is holding a mirror to us. This is what our society is. This is what we have become as the South African society. We don't want to see it on our TV screen, but it's happening outside. And we shy away from it in reality outside. Now we want to shy away from it from our TV screen. We need to use these type of shows, this type of episode as a way for us to have discussions about all that is rotten in our society, about all that is rotten in us as Black people in this country, because that ain't it, okay? Men need to call each other to order. Women need to call each other to order. We need to be supportive of each other. Parents need to raise their children. As a parent, teach your daughter. Ooh, an image of Thando's father just popped in my mind as I said that. Parents need to teach their daughters what real love is. Parents need to teach their sons what it means to be a provider and protector. Being a protector does not mean that you're protecting your wife from somebody that will break in or beat her up or steal from her. It means you're protecting her from all types of hurt, mentally, psychologically, verbally, even from yourself. Siyacela failed Thando. You know what? My battery's running flat. That is all I have. That's my 2 cents worth on this situation. We have a lot of work to do as a nation. We have a lot of healing that we still need to embark on. This is wrong. Thank you. Bye.